Hi guys, welcome back here at Overtake. I'm Michel and we're actually in Dallas, in Texas for DreamHack 2025. Lamborghini is here with a booth with some nice sim racing action. And yeah, they also partnered up with MOZA, as you know, for the Essenza wheel back then. And now they have a new one. And this is very special and we have a good chance today here to show it to you already. It's revealed today. There it is. Yeah, and we now have the once-in-a-lifetime chance to sit in an actual Revuelto, believe it or not. And here you can see really how close the Replica sim racing wheel is to the real thing. I mean, the airbag part here on the real one is obviously also wrapped in nice leather and so on. That's not the case here with the sim racing version. This on the real car, you cannot press it. Not a button here as well, so that's fine. But yeah, these buttons, they made some nice use of these buttons, for example, and they feel the exact same. It's also the same logo here of the little race flag, probably the Trofeo mode that you can engage here in the Revuelto if you go on the racetrack to switch your different drive modes and so on. And yeah, all the buttons actually very similar feel. So this is some good functionality also for sim racing. You can map many different buttons. And a little special feature that also the real car has, which makes perfect sense for sim racing, some extra buttons behind. 5 more buttons on each side, and this, in that sense, would be a perfect wheel for titles that are heavy on street cars, such as Assetto Corsa Evo, or if you're like a Shotoku or no Hezi Assetto Corsa player, or in general drive more like street cars in Assetto Corsa, or Forza Motorsport even. Therefore, that's a perfect wheel, I would say. I've been waiting for something like this for such a long time. What they changed to the real wheel, these are fantastic, in-car mounted shift pedals here. And these are actually built on the outside here with the magnetic holder. So you have proper magnetic, as you know, as a sim racer, magnetic shift pedals. And they split this into 2 pedals even, so you have lower clutch pedals, which is really nice. Yeah, so let's quickly throw this on the sim rig and see how it drives. Yeah, by the way, steering wheel will be around 500 euros. We don't have the exact pricing for US and also EU yet, but it will be around 500-ish. And then it has, obviously the MOZA quick release fits with all MOZA wheelbases that are currently on the market. Also has this little RJ port here. At this point we don't know what it will be capable of, if you can run it standalone without a MOZA wheelbase, something we will figure out later. But then beautiful carbon pieces here for the lower clutch pedals and the shifters. And the overall material of the wheel, for the price, I would say, this front piece is very plasticky, I have to admit. So also already this one has a few scratches, so be careful with this one, especially if you are operating it with a watch or anything on your hands. But this part here, wrapped in automotive grade leather, some nice stitching here as well. So that feels good. And we have a lot of button functionality. As you can see on the screen, it is already in MOZA Pit House, and it also shows the backside buttons, and there are 5 of them on each side. That's already 10 buttons that you can map different functionality in sim racing games already. But then you have even more, on each side here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. And then these encoders. They are only plus and minus, they don't have multi-position, but the good thing is they can all also be pressed. So we have 12 plus 10 plus 4, that's 26 push buttons already that you can map, and then having the encoders for all sorts of TC, ABS, controlling your diffs, your engine maps. So we're a bit fast here, so the whole booth around us is not built even yet, so that's how fast we are at Overtake, even having here the jump start. Obviously driving here in the Lamborghini Huracan STO, not in the Revuelto, as this is not yet available in Assetto Corsa Evo, but we can get at least a little feel for how the wheel is operated, how the general appeal is when driving here in your favorite sim titles. I would say it's also great for all sorts of rallying and drifting, but also driving sports cars, so that's a good wheel shape. Sometimes for prototypes, Formula and GT3, you would prefer maybe a Formula style wheel, but with the MOZA ecosystem you have a good way of switching between wheels, so that's always my rule of thumb. You need one more like rally or street car style wheel and one more Formula style wheel, then you are covered for most of the sim racing applications pretty much. Yes, the whole structure and body of the wheel is pretty light material. Also the smooth and fine force feedback details get through the body of the wheel in a very pleasant way. So I also like that they decided to lower the size or decrease the size a little bit compared to the real wheel in the car, just to have a little bit of a better inertia when driving in the simulator. And it also does not cover too much of your like screen view. If you have a slightly smaller diameter, it really helps in that regard, so you don't have to mount it like super low. So while people are still preparing the booth here, this was our first impression of the brand new MOZA Lamborghini Revuelto Sim Racing steering wheel. I think with the amount of buttons, it has a great utility. It's a very straightforward, simple wheel. At least this is backlit, doesn't have any RPM LEDs as such. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Is this wheel worth around 500 euros? Would you buy it for your rig to drive your street cars? Let us know in the comments. Otherwise, thumbs up. Subscribe to Overtake, to the YouTube channel. Also check out our website, Overtake.gg. Can't wait to fully review this in our office in Cologne. And yeah, here's another video for you guys to check out. See you next time. Bye bye.